11 rules to keep private in your marriage. Listen to these rules attentively and consider them. They are very important. Thank you very much. Rule 1. Your spouse's sexual struggles. If your husband doesn't last in bed or he loses erection quickly, if your wife has an unpleasant smell or she struggles to do some positions, don't expose him or her to your friends or someone who you are flirting with in bid to justify why you are flirting. The sexual struggles in your marriage should be kept a secret as you both feel safe seeking solutions together. Rule 2. The sweetest part about your sex life. If the sex in your marriage is incredible, don't go around sharing all the details. Not because you are afraid your friends will want to steal your sexually amazing spouse, but because some things are best kept special by being kept secret just between you two. Others may know your spouse is great in bed, but they don't need to know the details of how great. Your love making is not for their entertainment. Rule 3. Your spouse's salary. Be careful, especially when sharing this information with your family members. They might want to take advantage of your spouse if he or she earns a lot, or look down on your spouse if he or she earns less or nothing at the moment. You to know how much you bring to the family basket and know your limit on how engaged you want to be in supporting your relatives. Rule 4. What you have done for your spouse. Have you bought your spouse a car? Have you given your spouse capital to start a business? Have you paid your spouse's university education fees? Have you bought your spouse an expensive gift or clothes? Don't go informing people about it. By doing good to your spouse, you did it for you, because you both are one. If it came from your heart, you will not go bragging about it. Rule 5. Your spouse's past. If your spouse had a dark past, maybe your spouse made bad romantic choices in the past, procured an abortion, was sexually abused, was in a dishonorable profession, it is not your place to disclose this to people. If your spouse wants to share this as a testimony to encourage and teach others, that should come from him or her, but not you. Rule 6. Your private prayers as a couple. Are you two praying and fasting as a couple? Perhaps you are praying for financial breakthrough, to get a child, to find solutions, to defeat a recurring problem in your marriage. Keep this between you two as you cry out to the Most High. You don't have to invite others into your private war room. Rule 7. Your spouse's inner struggles. Is your spouse struggling with an embarrassing addiction? Perhaps porn, gambling, masturbation, alcoholism. Don't go telling people to show how disappointed you are. Cover your spouse and mitigate the situation. If it is to talk to someone, let it be a counselor or therapist to find constructive and practical solutions. You too will win this battle in private. Rule 8. Your spouse's complaints about you. If there are things about you that your spouse doesn't like, change them instead of going out telling people. Imagine my spouse is such a pain, complaining that I don't do XYZ. Stop it, please. Rule 9. Your spouse's complaint about your friends. If your spouse has an issue with your friend or friends, don't go telling your friends. They might gang up against your spouse and you might find yourself joining them to mock your spouse. Analyze your spouse's complaints. If they have merit, cut off that friend or friends or keep them distant. Rule 10. Your spouse's complaints about your relatives. If your spouse raises concerns about your parents, siblings, or relatives, don't go telling them. You will give them ammunition to attack and dislike your spouse. You are the bridge between your spouse and your relatives. Wisely use the information your spouse has shared with you to foster a better bond. Rule 11 and the last rule. The issues in your marriage. If your marriage is going through issues, don't go posting online those issues as you reveal your spouse's identity. Posting on your wall or WhatsApp hoping that your spouse will read and get your attack message. No, please. Solve the issues in private. The world doesn't need to know everything about you two. Thank you very much. These rules are for the wise. Goodbye for now.